Samantha Hill. I'm a junior at the University of Kentucky and a secondary education English major. For my WRD analysis project, I chose to analyze Commonwealth Stadium for a few different reasons. I decided to analyze Commonwealth Stadium, first of all, because I've never been to a school with such big football. My other schools didn't have football stadiums, so Commonwealth was very intriguing to me. The other reason I chose Commonwealth over another location, like a coffee shop or a library, was because I feel like Commonwealth Stadium is special due to the fact that there are so many different ways to experience the stadium. To do my analysis, I decided that the best way to go about it was to actually go to the football games. The first 2 times I went to the stadium, I sat in the student section with other students and students from other colleges. The first person that I went with was a friend from the University of South Carolina. He had never been to UK's Commonwealth Stadium, and I got valuable insight on how our student section stacked up with their student section. In going into the student section, I was able to experience the excitement and look around me and see the band, other students, and so many people that were so hyped up just to be at the game. They may not have been there for football itself, but they were there for the social aspect. That was something that was very valuable to know for my analysis. Another time, I went to the game and I sat in the lower seating section on the other side of the stadium. Sitting in the other section, I was very close to the field, but I got a totally different view. In the lower seating, you're surrounded by people who are genuinely interested in the game rather than just going to chat with friends. You're there with football fans rather than students. Seeing the game in that light was very interesting and again added to the insightfulness of my analysis. Those different vantage points were very important because they helped build my analysis of a stadium that I really didn't know much about. One thing that I learned throughout this analysis project was that analyzing a location from multiple vantage points is crucial in composing a more thorough and insightful analysis of a space. Without actually experiencing a place from different vantage points, it'd be very hard to make a thorough analysis of a location. I feel like by going to the game, I was in different seating sections, I was able to fully understand the stadium as best I could in only 3 or 4 football games. If I were to do this again, one thing that I would change would be to interview people that weren't just ball game goers, but perhaps the workers who worked in the food stands or the security, the policemen. I think that it would be really interesting to hear their insight on Commonwealth Stadium and the ways that the seating sections affect the game as a whole, because they're not there to see the game. They're there to do their job, so they look at the game in a totally different light. Next time, I would surely interview those people as well as ball game goers. In an article by a teacher, Stephanie Jankowski, she writes that a point of view directly impacts a way that a story is read. Whether that is actually a book, or maybe it's a painting, or in my case, it's a space, the point of view is definitely the most important part of analysis. I'd never thought about that before. But after doing this analysis at Commonwealth Stadium, I now realize that seeing something from different points of views, or even just from one point of view, and really honing in on that aspect is extremely important. G. Hyde Park said that changing your perspective will not only transform you, but also the whole world. I wholeheartedly believe in that quote, and I believe that this analysis project helped drive into me that perspective is one of the most important things in all aspects, whether it be analysis, life itself, writing an essay, or just living. Thanks.